everybody on YouTube. So I've been meaning to do this for a while. I wanted to do like a little short vlog on what's been going on here with me. You guys know that I moved to Washington a while back. How have things been going? Wanted to show you guys some of the beautiful scenery here. Let me just go ahead and, can I flip the camera around? Hold on. I don't know. Anyway. I don't think I can flip it around when I'm recording. Anyway, so I've been here for a few months and I have to say, Washington is absolutely beautiful. I don't know how anybody who lives here would ever think of moving. It's gorgeous. And maybe some of you out there might find this funny, but I grew up in Florida, Tampa, Florida. That's my home. Will always be my home. But when I lived in Florida and when I lived in California, I never really saw a change in season. You know, in Florida and California, they're pretty much the same. It's either really hot or really cold, but you don't notice a change of season, maybe because of the lack of greenery around you. But here I've been able to watch the seasons change, just seeing all the beautiful fall colors and the leaves changing color, and just you get more of a sense of time passing with the changing of the seasons here. I don't think I've ever experienced that, but I love it here. Washington is absolutely 100% gorgeous, and I'm so glad that I made the trip. I'm so glad it could happen. California, I lived there for over 10 years and it never really felt like my home. It just felt like where I was staying. It just didn't have the right vibe. You know, different people find different places that click with them. California never really clicked with me. The only reason why I went to California in the first place is because I got married and my now ex-husband was living there, so I moved all the way from Florida to California and I ended up staying there, but I'm glad I got out. So let's talk about my channel for a minute. What's been going on with me? Why have I been so quiet? Well, I got in my own head, and anybody that's ever went through a little bit of depression, sometimes you just get lost in your own head and you get in your own mental fog, and it sometimes takes a minute to work its way out. Well, I worked out of mine, and now I'm going to be doing a lot more content for you guys. I want to show you guys a lot more of Washington, how beautiful it is here. Like today is just a beautiful fall, early start of winter day. It's like I said, it's so gorgeous, and I might get to see snow for the first time in ages. I haven't seen snow since I was young. My family used to travel to all the different states. I've lived in North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Georgia, all the southern states when I was young. My dad traveled around a lot when I was young, just getting different kinds of work. And the last time I saw snow was years and years and years and years and years ago in Kentucky, I think it was. But I haven't seen snow in the longest, so I might experience my first snowfall in years here and actually get a real sense of winter. So going back to the channel, what's to be expected from the channel? Well, I'll be doing a lot more ambiance videos. Being in this environment really inspires me to do more ambiance. It's very funny. I did ambiance videos and then I moved here and now I've got the real thing. But I realized that there's a lot of people that they don't have this kind of beauty around them and they just need something to help them relax, and that's why I do the ambiance. So for those of you that are on my channel that like the ambiance, thank you. I like doing that stuff in between Chantal. It gives me a bit of a mental break from all of her stuff. And I also like being creative and coming up with different things. I realize that not everybody is into ambiance stuff, and that's okay. If you're someone and that's not your deal, you can just wait till the next react video or something and watch that. Some people have unsubscribed from my channel when I do ambiance. There's no reason for it. You can just choose not to watch it. But I'm going to be doing a lot more tarot stuff, definitely a lot more reaction stuff, and also I'm talking to a friend and she's encouraging me to do tarot readings on TikTok. So there is that. I might be diving into the TikTok world and seeing what I can do, because a lot of people are interested in tarot reading, so why not? Just another way that I could do what I love to do. And like, I like doing the tarot, I like doing the ambiance, I like doing the reacting, just finding different ways to be creative. So for those of you that have not seen the beauty that is Washington, let me just turn the camera around. I can't even see what you guys are seeing. But this is the backyard. This is the beautiful backyard. Where I'm staying at, it's this area is all like considered wetlands. So anybody that lives in this area, if you really can't chop down trees without permission. You can't do much with the property without permission. You can't install any permanent fixtures on the property without permission. It's considered like wetlands, or protected property. So like this is the beautiful fall scenery. I'm gonna be doing a lot more vlogs like this. I just have to be careful with, I don't want to show street signs or addresses or anything, protecting the privacy of my roommate, don't want him bothered in any way. But we're gonna be doing a lot more stuff, y'all. I mean, I had a moment where I just got in my own head, and when I do that, I tend to go quiet. Some people are noisy about their feelings, some people are quiet. I'm one of the quiet people. Like, I'll just get in my own head and I stick to myself and work it out. I don't bother anybody with my stuff. I'm just like, I know that what this is. This is me in a funk. I'm not going to bother anybody else with my funk. I'll just work out my own funk. So there's that. So this is the beauty of fall/winter here. Absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I'm so glad that I left Cali. It was so not for me. I look at videos on YouTube of how Cali is and will probably always be, and I'm like, ew. I lived in that. It's like a whole different world. And that's not to slack anybody that lives in Cali now. Maybe you live in a nice area. I didn't. So maybe that's what made the difference. But I want to do this little short vlog thing. I'm going to be taking a walk. Maybe I can take a walk and take you guys with me. If I do these little vlogs and you see a bunch of jump cuts, it's because I'm cutting out stuff like addresses and whatnot I don't want people to see. So this is this clip for now, so let me just go ahead and cut it off here. Okay, so you guys are taking a walk with me. We're going to continue this vlog. Just going to take a short walk so I can talk while I'm vlogging. As you can see, like right next to a highway. I'm not showing any street signs. Kiwi farmers, you are not going to get anything from me. Nothing. Nada. Protecting my privacy. That's something that Foodie can't do, but I can. So, it's so pretty out here. Wish you guys could see it. Like, this is perfect biking weather. I actually do have a bike. There's one problem. One teeny tiny problem. I'm not used to riding a bike. I haven't ridden a bike in years. But problem here with riding the bike is the hills. There's lots of hills. So anybody that's never ridden a bike, riding it uphill can be strenuous. I'm not used to that. But like I said, I wish you could see it. This is like the perfect small town you'd want to live in. People here are nice. Everything is cool. This is so different from Long Beach. Really, really different. Really different. But I like the difference. I'm turning around because there's somebody behind me. But if it weren't for the fact there's so many street signs around here, I could show you the scenery. But as you can see, it's a beautiful sunny day. It was really rainy there for a few days, and there was a wildfire. I guess they call it the Nokia wildfire. Was up in the mountains, and it came within like 5 miles of where I live. There was like a bit of a worry there for a minute. The winds were super wild, but they calmed down, and then the fog and the rain started, so that helped. But it was a bit of a worry. They did evacuate some people, but thankfully it didn't have to go through all that. But yeah, that was kind of a scary moment. I'm like, it would just figure. I move up to Washington and there's a freaking wildfire near me. What is that? How did that even start up there in the mountains? How did that even get started? So anyway, like I said, I wish I could show you guys more, but there's street signs and houses all over the place, and I don't want to mess with people's privacy. But like this is perfect walking, hiking, biking weather. This is the time to get out of the house and do something, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. This is like perfect. You want to get out and do something without sweating your butt off, this would be it. So, and my shoelace is untied. Lovely. That's okay, I'm going back to the house, so it doesn't matter. But I've got a lot of things planned for my channel. I apologize if I've not been reacting as much. I just had to get out of my own head. And sometimes that takes time, and I'm one of those private people that I don't share everything with everybody. I don't make what's going on with me public. You know, I might discuss it with close friends to try to work things out. But ultimately, I just fight my own battles. Have to. You know, sometimes you just get in a funk and you gotta work it out. I'm walking up a hill. Who needs a gym? Just move to Washington and walk up these doggone hills. You'll get in shape, I promise you. Just move somewhere with a really tall hill and walk up that sucker 10 times. You'll be out of breath. All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this little fall vlog. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm gonna go ahead and post it to my channel. Y'all take care and have a good one. Bye now.